guys, so this is my first episode of my new show, which doesn't really have a title yet, but I hope to be reviewing comic books, video games, movies, really whatever you guys want me to do. So first episode, as promised, I'm going to be talking about the New 52. So what is the New 52 exactly? Basically, it's considered a soft reboot, and this term can be kind of confusing to people because a lot of people seem to think that this is a total overhaul of what all these DC characters used to be and just rewriting everything, which is not the case at all. A lot of events have already happened, such as the latest event, which is Blackest Night, Brightest Day. So there's a couple pros and cons to this. A huge pro to this is that this invites a lot of new readers to come into the comic book world, because a lot of readers have been intimidated to do so simply because Detective Comics, for example, were in issue 800 and other ones were in 60s, and they're really all over the place. It's very confusing, so eventually they just don't do it because they don't want to feel like they're missing anything. The main idea of this reboot is that it invites new readers. You could start at issue 1 and learn about these characters and not be missing a whole lot. Also, DC gets a lot of shit about continuity, and this does fix quite a bit of that. A couple cons are that a lot of series ended that people weren't happy about. Along with that, a lot of characters have just disappeared off the face of the earth, and you don't really know what happened to them. Other than that, I personally think the New 52 is a great idea. It's a lot of cool characters are getting their own issues that either haven't before or haven't in a long time, and I think it's just it's very inviting to new readers. It's kind of hard to properly review the first couple issues of the New 52 simply because it's really just introduction to characters, who they are, what their powers are, and setting up for what's going on with them. So it's kind of hard to review because I'm just going to go through a couple that I found interesting. For starters, Resurrection Man, #1. I really enjoyed this comic book, and I was not expecting to at all. Resurrection Man is a Vertigo character. Obviously he has the power to resurrect, and each time he does, he gains a new power. And the fact that he can't die makes him very desirable to both demons and angels, so they're constantly battling, trying to get him is worth so much to them. Basically, this whole comic book is about these angels and demons trying to kill Resurrection Man, but he just can't die. So it might not sound that good, but I was surprised how good this was. I am not familiar with this character at all. I actually just read this out of the blue, so definitely check this one out. Next is Red Lanterns. I probably mentioned before, I'm a very big Red Lantern fan. For those of you who don't know, the Red Lanterns represent rage. The leader is Atrocitus, and that is this guy right here, and the issue is about him, and also Dexter is in this as well. It's basically about how Atrocitus tells his backstory, which is very tragic, much like all the other Red Lanterns, which is partially why I like them so much. And it just kind of goes into telling how he feels like he's losing a grip on his leadership of the Red Lanterns, which is obviously a huge problem, especially because this character, Bleez, seems to be undermining him a lot, and this is obviously going to cause a lot of conflict in the future. Really awesome issue. Atrocitus and Dexter are my favorite characters, so it's awesome to see a series that seems to be based around them. I really adore this issue. The Red Lanterns are super my favorite because they're very tragic, and they're really not bad people at all. And they seem scary and terrible, but they're really not. They've had such terrible things done to them that they want to wipe out all the terrible things any way they can, even if it involves killing lots of people. Is the Green Lantern Corps. This issue is mainly about the human Green Lanterns, Guy Gardner and John Stewart. They're having a really hard time fitting in with normal society because their identities have always been known. They've never worn a mask, unlike lots of other superheroes, so they never got that chance to have a secret identity. So now they're trying to get regular jobs, have regular lives, and it's not working out really well, which is a really interesting concept, I think, because you're so used to that masked hero that gets to live this double life, and these two characters don't get that luxury. Going through their struggle, and also it's setting up for this villain who's not been shown yet, but is killing lanterns and entire species all over the place. The last page of this is very crazy. Okay, well that's the end of my reviews. I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know if I'm over or under explaining things. If you'd like me to take a couple episodes to explain certain characters to you, or certain story arcs, or anything like that. I don't want to assume that you guys know nothing or know everything. I certainly don't know everything. Just let me know what you guys know so I can implement that into my reviews. And also, I do want to do video game reviews too. We pre-ordered Arkham City and Skyrim and hopefully Revelations too. So I will be reviewing those. I might be reviewing demos. If you guys want me to do movies, I would be happy to do movies still. Just with that, actually with all of these, I'd like you guys to do suggestions. I'm going to leave a link below of the DC release list, the Marvel release list, and the indie release list for comic books. Because I want you guys to, if you have the time, go through those, and if you see an issue and you're like, please review this seems really interesting, let me know and I will pick it up for you and I will review it. Even with issues that have come out like in the past weeks or even like a while ago, or just graphic novels, please let me know about that too. I will find the issues, I'll find the novels, and I will review them for you. Yeah, same thing with movies. If you want me to review old movies or old video games, just let me know. I would be more than happy to do this. I really want this to be interactive with you guys because I want your feedback. Let me know what you think. Alright, love you guys. Bye.